Special greetings to all our Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world. We hope that you are having fun. Compliments of the season. Thanks for allowing us be a part of your day. This is Sports This Morning. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Tayo Salam.
All right, let's go straight into it this morning and start with the 2016 Paralympics. And of course, nothing else to talk about than Team Nigeria. 6 gold and still counting. With 4 days to go, Team Nigeria will be hoping to do more, win a couple of medals, climb up the medal table, and wait for a grand reception that they deserve with this kind of performance.
Yeah, I mean, awesome day 5 for Team Nigeria, and at the moment they're 10th on the table. That's very, very impressive. Okay, let's move on now from the Paralympic Games in Rio to the UEFA Champions League. It's back. The group stage, starts tonight, and there are lots of games to actually look forward to. You have the likes of Arsenal taking on PSG, and you have Barcelona taking on Celtics, amongst other games. So it promises to be a very explosive, exciting night of football in Europe tonight.
Okay. That's it. We just decided to whet your appetite. But let's go back to the Paralympics.
Yeah.
Very good for Nigeria yesterday. 2 gold medals.
Yes.
Well, 2 of our athletes didn't do well. One finished 9th and the other placed 5th. But Bose Omolayo, 79 category for the women's powerlifting. And of course, Ndidi Nwosu. Her middle name is also Patience. She was patient when it seemed as if she wasn't going to get something. But of course, she did, and we had 2 gold medals, 6. With Claude, we're back. We took a step down. We're not in the 10th position, but
it's not a step down really. It's just because some other country won, something else.
Like you said, yes, the gold weighs more than silver.
But you talked about Ndidi Nwosu already. She led the way with gold in the 73 kg powerlifting events, equaling the Paralympics record of 140 kilograms. And Bose Omolayo, just took a cue from her as well to broke her own world record to win gold in the women's 78 kg. So, like I said, those 2, won the gold medals
in case of
Nigeria. But we had other, participants.
These 2, Tolulope Taiwo finished 5th. In the men's 80 kilogram powerlifting event. Well, it was really very sad. He punched above his weight. Was just in his day. In athletics, we thought, okay, maybe since we already had one, we might get another one. But Lovina Oyegbule and our guide Chidozie Kalu were disqualified in 2 of the women's 200 meters T11. Talking about Bose Omolayo, if we can go back to that, she shattered the world record, and incidentally, she holds the world record. And Friday, Ibangbe as well finished in the men's discus F11 with the best mark of 30.02 meters, but it wasn't good enough.
Not good enough for him. But these things happen. But we just go back to the unfortunate situation of Lovina Oyegbule. She came first in her heat, but unfortunately, she was disqualified for what looks like a lane infringement. So it's a shame, really, because after winning that race, she should have gone on to a race in the semi-finals, but it wasn't meant to be for her. So I imagine she's very disappointed this morning. But it is what it is. Yemi, they've got to move on now. Day 6, a lot more Nigerians will be in action, and we expect more medals.
We expect the medal reign to continue. Hopefully, Team Nigeria we get some more, and of course we'll climb up. Like Tayo said, it's not a step down really. But I wanted us to climb, just keep climbing up. We'll see how all of that pans out in the days to come. But like I said, 4 more days to go. And one other thing that a lot of people, this is how it looks.
The table right there.
Right now, as we speak.
China, they're running away with it. I mean, no one is going to catch. It's safe to say that at the moment. Great Britain doing very well as well, so 63 medals in total. Ukraine, that's a surprise package right there. They're doing well, 61 medals in total. Nigeria not doing badly at all. 10th on the log. 6 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. That means 6 times now the Nigerian national anthem has been heard in Rio. That's incredible.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And to make up the top 5, you have the United States of America and host Brazil. If the Russians weren't banned, probably they would be in the top 5.
True.
But Ukraine, I agree with you that Ukraine have surprised most of us with what they've been able to do so far, and we'll see how it goes with that one. Let's talk about title celebration quickly. Stan Wawrinka, and then showed off his trophy to fans at the Empire State Building, and he was happy. We talked about him being £3.5 million richer yesterday, and also about him telling the whole world that he has come to stay. He hopes to win a lot more of Grand Slam titles.
Yeah, that's what people like you that feel he's getting on a beat now because he's 31 years old. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's been an incredible, remarkable year for Stan Wawrinka. He's enjoying his time now, enjoying his time under the sun, and he truly deserves his trophy because on the night he played a lot better than Novak Djokovic. So for me, Stan Wawrinka still has a lot to to achieve in the game.
Yeah.
Before the fat lady sings. There's just something about the way he plays. He's a big game player. He's very clutch. Let me put it that way. Whenever he gets to the final, he wins. Some players, when they get to the final, they let the pressure, they let the occasion get to them. So that's not the case for Stan Wawrinka. And there's been, when you win three majors now, people start to talk about the last one. Does he have what it takes?
And Novak says
a fourth, elusive one, which is the Wimbledon, and he's not really playing into that hype at the moment.
Yeah, Novak says, look, it's top 5 now because Andy Murray has 3. And Stan Wawrinka has 3 Grand Slams. So it's not top 4 anymore.
You've got to add one more person.
Just have to add. And coming from the world number 1, you have to agree.
Yeah, surely. There's credibility right there. If the fans are saying it, okay, you might doubt it a bit, but when it comes from the world number 1 player in the world, then you have to, agree with him. And I agree with him. Actually, Stan Wawrinka is a top echelon player right now. So it remains to be seen if he can complete the career Grand Slam. He still has to go and do it, at Wimbledon, and I won't be surprised if he does it, before he retires.
Okay, let's listen to the man, Stan Wawrinka, talking about how he feels to be a champion once again.
Yeah, it feels amazing for sure, especially coming here. Amazing view of New York with the trophy. That's something special. I saw every picture of every winner of US Open last 10 years, so I'm really happy to be here tonight. But they're all amazing, that's for sure. But this one will always be special. Not only because it was difficult, but because the way I played, the player I beat, it was something extreme for my body, and also mentally, the way I deal with everything. I'm really happy with what I've done.
Welcome back. Where do we go next?
Yeah,
cricket.
We have to go back. We talked about the under-19 cricket team, the Junior Yellow Greens in South Africa. They're doing the country proud. They played their 3rd game against Sierra Leone, and surprise, surprise, they won. These guys are showing great promise. That's 3 wins they've had now, back-to-back wins. I beg your pardon. So it's looking good for them. Remember, the ultimate, aim is to actually,
get to Division 1.
Exactly, from Division 2. So as it is right now, it's going well. Hopefully, it continues like this.
Yeah, I hope so too. Next stop is Botswana. The game against Sierra Leone, we defeated them by 49 runs.
Yes.
And like you said earlier, it was we won that game by 49 runs. And you said earlier that we defeated Rwanda. So it's good. And, if we're able to get this right, we'll claw our way into Division 1, and we'll be able to stay there for 2 years. That's key. Get the bragging rights, be in Division 1, and stay there for 2 years before any other country gets the chance to upstage Nigeria or find a way of getting us off that. And I'm very happy. They take a 2-day rest, Next up is Botswana.
Exactly.
Hopefully, they'll do the business and just do whatever necessary to climb into that. And they're doing it for the sport. A lot. It's a lot of burden on their shoulder right now because the popularity of the sport depends largely on how well our teams perform in this kind of tournaments.
Exactly, and Yemi, I like this a lot because I remember it's under 19, and a few years down the line, you expect some of these guys to make the step up to the Yellow Greens and play for the senior national team. So it is quite remarkable. So Yemi, we'll move on from cricket now. We're supposed to talk boxing next, but we'll come back and talk boxing because we have to go to Nwawodo for the headlines.
A lot to talk about, but I guess we just have to just chill a little. I know you want to talk boxing, Klitschko, a whole lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. But like I said, we have to go. We will be going on a quick break really soon, and then we'll come back and talk about the Klitschko. But what the bottom line is, Tyson Fury refused to show up for the presser, to promote the fight between him and Vladimir.
Which makes you wonder if the fight will go ahead as planned.
A lot of doubts starting to come up now, but we'll come back and analyze the situation really soon.
Okay. Okay. Let's go on that break now. When we return, we'll get back to all of the other issues lined up for you on Sports This Morning. Join us again.